Okay, are y'all ready for this? Today we are going to be making the ever popular Button Fern Wreath. It has been super trendy this year. Let me move you guys just a hair. It has been super trendy this year. It is everywhere. And we cannot keep this stuff in stock. So at the time of this recording, we've only got a little bit left. I'm going to try to restock it, but it is selling out like crazy. But we're going to be using just one bush, just a button fern bush. And you can either use a ribbon or a rope, a jute, for the center. So this is going to be super easy, very monotonous. So a lot of it, I will just have some nice little music playing and you guys can just watch as I create. So before I get started, some people, depending on the bush that you get, because not all of them are created equally, okay? So depending on the bush that you get, some people will just take, this has a thicker stem, so I'm not going to do it on mine, but some people will just take the whole stem and stick it up into their grapevine, and they can usually do a couple of them, and it makes it really simple and really quick. Mine has a very thick stem. I'm going to cut mine apart. Also, I'm going to be using a 14-inch grapevine. Of course, the bigger the grapevine, the more product you're going to use, and the bigger the wreath you're going to be end up with. Now, I think an oval would probably be better for this design. I don't have any, but this is a round that has a little bit of an oval shape. So I went ahead and chose this one. It's not perfectly circular. It almost has a slight oval to it, so it'll work just fine for this. But I think an oval would be better. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut these up. And again, depending on the fern that you get, if you have a thinner stem, you can just stick the whole stem in there. And if you need to use a floral wire to tie it close to your grapevine, you can definitely do so. It really just depends on your stem. Okay, but I'm going to cut mine up. That'll give me a little bit better placement too, where I want to put it. So I'm going to start, and I don't need my stem that long, so let me cut it. So I'm going to get started, and then I'm going to put the pretty little music on, speed you up just a hair, and you guys can watch how I do this, okay? So I'm just going to start kind of right in the center. So this side will go down this way. This will go down this way. Okay, and I'm pushing these up. These are little pushers. And just dipping it in my glue. I'm kind of going towards the center, the middle, and then the outside. Okay, so I'm going to get started here. So more on the outside and give them a bend. Okay. side is done. I'm going to fill in here in a second, but I want to show you another way if you don't want to have to worry about lifting up and putting stuff underneath. You can start from your bottom and you can go, you know, put your, I'm not going to glue it in, so I'm going to do it the other way, but you can put them in this way so that your next step you're layering on top and you don't have to lift up. Okay, so that's another way you can do it too. If you don't want to have to worry about lifting up, you can start at the bottom and layer on top. Either way is fine. Okay, either way is fine. But since I did it this way over here, I'm just going to continue with it on this side. And I know that my either my jute rope or my ribbon is going to go in here. We're going to fill in up at the top a little bit, but as far as this part, I'm going to leave this right here. Okay, so now I have gone all the way around. I just want to look and make sure that everything looks pretty even. If there's a few spots, like maybe right in here we need one, this is where you can just kind of fill in a little bit. If you want it wider, just add more towards the outside and that will increase the size of your wreath. So I have used for this 14-inch with this bush. Now each bush is going to be different, depends on where you buy it from. This bush gave me, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 stems. So if you bought a bush from someone and it only had half, like maybe it only had 6 stems, then you would need to double it, obviously. But for this one, I have used or we will use 3 because I've got a few pieces left here. So I'm going to add a couple more pieces kind of up in here, just a little bit, because we're going to have we're going to get our ribbon added here in just a second. So I'm going to add, I may save these other ones for after we get our ribbon wrapped around. But super simple, guys. Very, very simple and super trendy right now. So now you can take depending on the style that you want, you can take a jute rope and just wrap your rope around. I'm going to just use some unwired ribbon. Okay, so this is a great multiple to have in your shop. You can offer different ribbon choices. You can offer different colors, and it would be something really good to have in your shop with different choices on the color palette. I'm just going to go with this brown velvet. I think it's pretty. I'm going to kind of guess on how much I need. I'm just going to wrap it around. So I want my tails pretty long. Okay. So I'm just going to start wrapping. I'm going to tie it right here because I still want my tail. If I would have left that other loop on there, I would have lost my tail. Okay, you can just tie it in a knot and leave them drapey. We can go up here and tie a little bow. Or not, however you want to do it. Like you could give it a little hanger. I'm trying to decide how I want mine. If I want just a bow, if I want just a little loop with a little hanger, or if I just want the tails. Let me double knot this. I don't want it to come undone. Let me see about adding a little bow. I could leave this loop up a little bit so that they could actually hang it. They could hang it in that right there. I think that's what I'm going to do. A little by accident there, but I think that will work out because that way they have a little hook to hang their wreath on. But you could just make a bow and have it come down and then have your hook in the back. But I think this way they have something to hang. We still have our long tails. Let me cut my tails at a diagonal. And then now we've got a couple little pieces, so we can go and fill in if we need to around this ribbon. Ours is looking pretty good. But if we have any little grapevine showing, we can tuck it around there. And if you want to add some, I think I've changed my mind. I don't think I want to add any up top, but you can go add up around your bow like this and just bring the circle all the way around. I think I'm going to leave it like this. I think I'm going to add one more piece right in there. Okay, and here is our pretty little, back up a little bit, our little pretty button fern wreath with our little ribbon. We've got our little knot, our little section for them to hang it. Super simple, guys, super easy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial. Until next time.